Hello, this is Coach Anderson from Northwest ISD, and I've created a series of videos to help the teacher build a digital progress monitoring sheet that will allow you to collect and store a lot of student assessment data and then also provide great feedback to the students as they go along each unit. These videos are going to walk you through each step of the process. They're all fairly short, and even if you're not very technical, in the end you'll be able to create and use this valuable tool because I'll walk you through each step of the way. Now, what does a digital progress monitoring sheet do? Well, it allows the teacher to collect grades via Google Forms. It organizes student scores in a way that mirrors the grade book. It lets you provide feedback to the students as they complete their work. And then it makes entering large numbers of grades a very quick process, which then allows you to collect a lot of grades on the front end because it's really easy to put them into the grade book. Now here's what your DPMS would look like in the end. This is organized by period, student name, so it looks just like the way the grade book would look. That means when I put the grades in the grade book, it's a very quick 10-key process. All the assignments are in columns, and the first 4 here, these were done via a Google quiz. So as the students completed their quiz, the assignment grades automatically upload into here in order of student name. It's pretty great. Now, this column over here, this civic duties poster, this is one that I graded. So I created a rubric using Google Forms, and then as I graded the student work in any order, in any class period or student order, the grades automatically import over here, and then when it's time to put them in the grade book, it's a very easy process. Of course, this information is not for student eyes, it's for teacher eyes. For privacy, we're not going to show the students the different grades that they received. And this is why for student progress monitoring, I'll have you create what's called a query page. This is a query page. I call it a query page because this page allows you to use SQL to query information from this page and only show the students the columns that you want them to see and only show the students whether or not they've completed the work. This doesn't have any indication of a score. It just shows red if they didn't complete it or green if they've completed it. And I format mine so that it turns a student name blue if they've completed everything. Some of the students are very diligent. They want to get their work done. And this helps them know, yep, they're all done. Also helps me know that they're done. One of the other things I have here is what's called bonus points. The students had an assignment that they were able to do that allowed them to get bonus points of varying degrees. And because these aren't grades, I show these numbers to the kids because they like to compete against one another. Now, here's the series of videos and what you're going to be learning as you watch each one. The first video after this is just how to build the master data sheet. It's pretty simple. It's just how to get the data out of the district's grade book and put it into a sheet that can then be used to collect all the rest of the data that you're going to go through the entire unit. The second video is collecting the data using Google Forms. Many of you are also already familiar with doing this one here. Video number 3 is how to export that data onto a Google Sheet. Also fairly simple for most people. But video number 4 is where it gets a little bit technical. This one is how you import the data from the sheet that you collected it in video 3 into the master data sheet. This is one that for those of you that know how to do videos 1, 2, and 3, you may want to just go over to video 4 because importing the data is a fairly technical, but once you get the hang of it, fairly easy process. Video 5 has you integrating the data within the master data sheet. Video 6 is creating a query page. That's the page I just showed you. Video 7 is using SQL or SQL to import the data to the query page. And the final video is formatting the query page in a way that allows it to protect student privacy data while also giving them the information that they need. Again, each of these videos is fairly short, and each will walk you in a step-by-step process how to do each of these tasks, including how to write the formulas, what the formulas mean, and even the syntax of the formulas, so if you choose to use them on another application, you'll know how to do so. Now, the ultimate goal of these videos is to give you a tool that you'll actually use, and that tool that has value to both you, the teacher, and more importantly, to the students. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, Michael Anderson. My email is manderson01@nisdtx.org. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much.